now tuned into the greatest.
All right, so I know you texted me. It looks so cool. So I was just kind of looking at this, and I'm trying to like make sense of it.
Oh.
It's on the second floor because I see stairs.
No.
Or is it in the first floor and then it goes to second floor?
There's a first floor and then there's apartments on the second floor. But don't worry, as soon as I start, I'm banking content right now. Once I start posting, everybody will be filled in on kind of what's going on.
Oh, okay. I was just
creating
like, damn.
the awareness. Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. I'm really excited. It's just taken a lot of work to get it to where we're at today. Like, It's a lot. It's so much, man. Anybody who's trying to open a restaurant, let me tell you something. The struggle is real, son. The struggle is real. It takes all of your energy.
Yeah, I can assume so.
I think it'll be worth it. I mean, I'm sure you agree. I think it'll be worth it, man. I think what's really important is like, for me, what I realize is like, man, this is it. This is like what I want to do. Like.
Yeah.
You know? But
again, there's nothing better than having your own. I'm telling you, like, I just feel so much joy when I make my ramen noodles. I'm just like, fuck, I know this is like legit, and people will enjoy it.
Hell yeah. How's that going? Have you figured out your space yet?
No, I'm still calling around. It's proving to be a little difficult to find a small space. There's a lot of Brandon. There's like a fuck ton of 1,000 square feet, 1,200 square feet. And I'm just like, the fuck am I gonna do with all that space? Like, really, for real? Like, and then what? I need to double my staff just because the space is bigger. Like, dude, I'm gonna bid my time until I find something like small-ish, or like if I can get a real estate investor that needs like a space to be filled out, then we'll work something out. But like otherwise, it's gonna be just bidding my time until I get enough funds, kind of a thing,
Yeah. Man, listen, it's part of the journey, bro. You gotta be in love with the journey.
No, that's what I'm saying. And you know what I found too crazy was like a lot of spaces are asking, do you need an Ansel system? And I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I need it, but how can I go around it? Like, I don't think I can, because like just the pork prep by itself, like it needs to have hood. It needs to have a hood. Even if I boil it, which I've done before, it still needs a hood. All the fumes going up. Even if I do it like electric, like an induction plate, it still needs a hood because of the vapors coming off the steam. So I can't win.
Yeah. 100%.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, you know what, man? Yeah, I'm just I feel you on that, man. I got lucky because I have zero overhead, and the ownership for this piece of real estate is not they're not looking for rent anytime soon. They're just like they're just charging like $1,000 just to break it even, but they own the real estate, and obviously we're gonna pay rent for the tax break, but it's great because my overhead is gonna be so low, which is awesome.
Yeah, I know.
But I think what's really important, man, is like go throughout the process. Rent is gonna be your biggest expense.
Yeah,
and,
huge.
And I'll be honest, you should also look at trying to qualify for a piece of commercial real estate.
Qualify? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. So reach out to a real estate. Okay, we could talk about this now. So
okay.
All right. So do you have a mortgage under your name? Is this your condo a mortgage?
No, this is just an apartment.
Pay rent? So you don't have a mortgage under your name? Okay, good. So what I would do before you leave your job is I would try to search for commercial real estate for sale and see if you can find something ringity dingity that needs some fucking work. Okay. Then what I would do is talk to a mortgage broker to see if you can get approved for a commercial real estate loan. Now, I'm not going to lie. You're going to have to put a lot more money down, probably like 25%, but it will be worth it for you to just go and look. So like, here's a good example. You're looking for spaces to rent. What I would look for is you can even go into Zillow and type in, change the filters to commercial real estate and see if there's anything for sale. Now, what I would do from there is I would reach out directly to the selling agent and see if it's possible, if, get the numbers, get everything that's lined up. So like, let's say if the place that is selling is for commercial real estate is 500,000, right?
Okay.
go to the bank and ask if you can buy it. See if you can apply for a loan. Now, here's the
Okay.
thing: you're gonna need somewhere like 30 to 40K to put down.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be worth it because your mortgage payment is only gonna be, like 20. It depends, obviously, because commercial real estate is a different level, but your payment is only going to be 2,500, 3,000. But the only problem is you need to be able to guarantee it, so it puts you at risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's also another avenue, and then also see whatever commercial real estate is available, see if you can talk to that selling agent to see if you could, rent it until it sells. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you could rent and then do, like, get into the space and, at least that way they have an income coming in. Cause like it's out there. Your spot is out there. You just got to look for it,
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Like
that's
I'm putting wheels to everywhere. Cause like I really want to be right near a strip mall because that little space that I was talking about, but it's like 1,200 square feet. Again, it's big, but like it's like the most prime thing. But I don't know if I can float that just the 1,200 square foot by we're talking like 30 tables, Brandon. Like that's huge, huge. At least for what I want to do,
Yeah, it's too much, man. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, man. So what's up in the world of cooking on TikTok? Anything crazy? Anything controversial?
My goodness. Well, our buddy Jake, if you can remember, it's so nice to see him just kind of go around and eat around and get like a perspective in his brain, right? So I'm following this dude. Literally, like almost every restaurant I want to go to, he's been at, which is very maddening because I want to do it too. But kind of living vicariously through him, you kind of get the experience, because he can articulate how the tastes are, and we kind of know him by now. But like, it's so nice just seeing that. But then, obviously, the controversy about the Blue Hill restaurant. Yeah. He was kind of talking about it, and then our other homie in high speed dining, he's all about promoting the stuff. But like, how do you feel about an issue that arises that has been known now? Like, there's articles out where the environment's really toxic, and then you have some of our homies that are still posting about it, making, I don't want to say making light of it, but like it's an experience on their end. They're eating the food, they having a great time still, but even though in the back end it's shit. Like how would you manage that?
Oh, so you're saying that Bluestone Farms is under fire right now because of like their toxic work environment, how Dan Barber is.
Yeah.
And then you're saying high speed dining went to go there, and Jake is not okay with that?
Yeah, well, it's not like Jake is not okay. Well, Jake is really forefront about it. Like he doesn't he doesn't live up to it like the both of us do. Yeah. Like if it's toxic, like we not about it. But how do you manage on both sides? Because we both follow them, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like the thing is like myself and yourself included, you have no say in how other people want to live their life.
Correct.
Right. So to get into the nitty gritty of where he's dining and what he's posting, like in all honesty, I don't really have an opinion on it because, it's his money. He can do whatever he wants. If he wants it. Like, I understand where Jake's coming from but the thing is he's going to find that tough. There's a lot of restaurants that I like. A good example would be Alinea, man. That was an extreme best restaurant, but I never looked at it as a toxic environment. A lot of the people that I have worked with did. Like, they were like, man, this shit's too toxic, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, you're looking at it the wrong way. You need to get what you need to get out of here and move on with your life. But I could say the same thing about Alinea and working there and promoting it or whatever the case may be, or 11 Madison Park, same thing. But listen,
same with
those Bluestone Farms, all these higher end restaurants and all of these restaurants that have these accolades, they share one thing in common. And that is ultimate sacrifice. I don't care what anybody says. So to get back to what I'm saying is like, yes, of course, Jay can have an opinion on it. He can say whatever he wants. But at the same time, so can high speed dining, right?
Yeah.
Like look, high speed dining is, he just went there to enjoy a meal. He's not going there to, say, hey, I want you guys to come to this restaurant, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't see him, I don't see him like supporting what Dan Barber does directly.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I do see him, enjoying the restaurant like he does with all the rest of his contents. All the
Yeah.
rest of his content. But I will argue that Jake makes a valid point. But at the end of the day, it's it is what it is, man. It's
Yeah.
like
It's still
I'm
like
not
the
gonna tell.
individual, right?
Yeah,
Like however they see
listen.
it.
I got to be honest. I work with some French chefs. I work for some chefs at Cafe Baloo that would literally like were just complete fucking assholes, man. Treat people like shit. Like literally like
Yeah.
screaming for no reason. And so I could say the same thing about Cafe Blue, but that doesn't mean I'm going to pass judgment for somebody else that goes to eat there, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I saw it firsthand, man. When I was at Cafe Blue, man, let me tell you something. It was insane the way
Yeah.
staff was treated. Like, absolutely fucking insane. And I'll never forget it. But at the same time, it's like, we grew up in the hard knocks, man. We grew up in the hard knocks, and listen, times are changing. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Times are changing. You can't treat people like that, and that's coming to the forefront. And guess what? All of us chefs that got treated like shit, we are gonna push that narrative. No, treat people
Yeah.
with respect, with dignity,
Mhm.
and I will fight for that. So I agree with Jake as well. Like, Bluestone is under fire, and it's like, okay, well, you know what? You reap what you sow. You made that bed, you're
Yeah.
gonna sleep in it. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? There are restaurants now getting fucking sued for labor laws, like straight up.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're fucking surprised? Like,
Yeah.
like a good example. Yeah, a good example. A good example is think about this. A long time ago, Charlie Trotter's restaurant, Curtis Duffy. Curtis
Yeah.
Duffy had this big, he was approached about a lawsuit of unpaid wages. And
Yeah.
guess what? Guess what? He got that money. And Charlie Trotter was like, how dare you show up to my, because he went there to go eat, and he's like, how dare you
Of
show up to my
course.
restaurant? Get the fuck out of here. And it's funny because like in my eyes, I'm like, okay, well, this is exactly what I've heard. The word on the street is when I went to, and I'm going off on a tangent here, but when I went to
Of course.
Chicago
Of
to
course.
stage, every single restaurant I went to, True, Alinea, and L2O, every
Mhm.
single chef in that kitchen said, I know you have a stage set up at Trotter's. Don't waste your time. And
Oh wow.
okay.
Just like that.
Yeah, they're like, don't waste your time. You're gonna polish copper for hours. And dude, they were fucking right. The person that I was gonna stage with, he's like, well, I still want to go. I want the experience. Guess what he did the whole time? All he did was clean. He didn't fucking do anything. He's
It's
supposed to be
clean.
applying for a job. But anyway, there is a mentality that comes with that workforce, of the Charlie Trotter, the Alinea, you know what I'm saying? And that whole narrative is changing. So, listen, cooks are not like, they're not taking shit like we did. You know what I'm saying? I used to take it,
Yeah.
dog. I would think
I
about
know.
it.
Same here. We're like that
I get my
bullhorn. Just
shit,
kind of keep your head low and keep pushing,
my
But
guy,
like,
my guy, I would get my shit pushed in and come back the next day for more. Okay.
oh
Treated
wow.
like shit. Dude, I remember like, and that narrative is changing. And listen, and I'll tell you what, I'm changing that as well. When I open this restaurant, we've already had discussions about, I want to treat employees. I want people to fight to work with me. I want people to fight to fucking work for me and work with me. And I want to treat these people better than I treat guests, because
Mhm.
I think there's one thing that we all learned over COVID. And like, listen, we're like, I'm telling you right now, we're headed into a path where it's like we have to look at sustainability and not burning cooks out. Dog, I used to work 7 days a week. I worked 7 days a fucking week.
Yeah.
12,
That's rough.
14, 16 hours a day. And this was at a hotel, man. At a hotel. I would work and like straight up, man. And now I'm more along the lines of like, especially because I have a family and I'm very family oriented, but we're going to close 2 days a week, and we're going to open, I want everybody to have a 40-hour work week. Like, let's keep it real. You get 40 hours on your fucking paycheck, man. That is our contract. Like, yes. Do I expect you to go above and beyond and give me an extra hour or so if we have a problem? Yes. But you know what? I'm not going to ask you to come in for that 6th day or, 7th day, because ultimately I want to create a work environment where young cooks want to be fucking cooking and be creative and learn skills and,
And not
be able
getting
to
burnt
build
out.
upon that. Yeah.
So like that brings up a good point. So I want to position my ramen restaurant in the same way, even though it's just ramen, and it's such a vague statement. But like, how do you feel about the whole 86ing things? So let's say again, I'm positioning my stuff every Monday, so I run out. Okay, I don't want to keep inventory. I want everything as fresh as possible, except for the stock. The stock is a mother.
Yeah.
It will go into the next week. But like, imagine when we're full blown, I'm only making, let's say it's a fucking Tuesday, I'm only making 60 portions of the pork belly, which nets me 60 bowls of ramen pretty much. And I want to position myself to run out. That way I'm guaranteed whoever's working with me 8 hours. Literally, that's it. That's all we're going to work. That's all we're going to sustain. And if we do more, cool. Our 86, if we do less, also cool, because then it will go into a little bit of tomorrow. But that's all I want to do. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that?
I think I don't have a say in how you want to run your business, but I will tell you one thing. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But if I were you, you're in startup mode. So basically for me, I don't know if I'd be 86ing things that early. I think I would try to maximize the amount of bowls that I can sell. So like, here's the thing. I think 60 bowls in 8 hours is kind of like stretching it. I think, anywhere from 20 to 30 bowls an hour is where you need to be. You know what I mean?
I know.
That's like Casey, if you want to make money, you need to hit it up like hardcore. But at the same time, like, nothing's more important than your happiness and your well-being. And like, if you as an owner, if you want to cut it at 60, like I want to sell 60 bowls perfectly, then dude, it is what it is. I have no say to tell you to freaking, change your ways. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a great tactic. I mean, look in here, but here's the thing, to be able to scale is where you need to really, really pay attention to, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, and the only way you're going to scale is if you have proof of concept and proof of numbers, right? So like, in the commercial world, in the restaurant world, like, if you show your revenue and you only had $8,000 for 3 months, right? Or whatever the case may be. Like, if you can't show an investor proper amount of numbers, like, it's, you're battling uphill. Like, you need to show the expansion, So if I was in your shoes, I would be maxing it out, like, as much as possible.
Almost, as much as possible.
I would honestly, I would start with 100, right? 100 for that one day, 100 bowls. And then once you get to 100 bowls, that's when you can start making some moves. But, it all depends, right? Like, I would do it differently than you would do it differently. That's why, it makes it unique. But for the most part, you have to look at the whole package nowadays, right? Like, you can agree, like, yo,
that's what I'm saying.
I sell 60 bowls and I'm done. Think about it. Like, there are so many good taco stands in Los Angeles. Like, but guess what? They bring one set of food and that's it. Once they sell out, they leave, and it's like, and they stick with that model. And like, I remember talking to this one guy, like, once he sells, 20 pounds of each meat, that's it. He's done. He's sold his, that's it. Doesn't matter how many tortillas he has, how much salsa is left. He's gone. Right. And it's funny because like, sometimes he would sell out in an hour and a half, but like he met his minimum for the day to be successful. And so it's like, that was good for him. So you just have to figure out what's good for you and go from there. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, so give you perspective. Every week, Brandon, for the past 5 weeks, I've sold out within an hour and a half, 2 hours. Like last Monday, this Monday, 2 days ago, I was done by 2 p.m. Like, everything was sold out.
Damn.
Which is crazy, right? So obviously we're going into the colder months, and I'm already positioning it where I'm gonna get help as soon as I don't want to say September rolls in. So I'm almost gonna double, triple the amount, because I know it's the cold season, bro. I'm gonna be king during cold season. I know I'm gonna put out bowls, so I'm gonna position myself 80-ish bowls. So I'm gonna triple my prep. But again, it's just like, as of right now, I don't want to scale it too fast, in my opinion, because it's quite a bit of work, and it's just me for the time being. But once I know when I'm positioned for it, we're gonna fucking churn out ramen bowls like nuts. But it also makes me happy at the 60-80 mark.
I think you're right. I think you're 100% right. And I think, you know what you should do, man? And what I'm going to start doing is do day in the life. Day in the
Yeah, yeah,
life
yeah.
ramen chef edition, right? Hey,
Yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah.
I just got a GoPro, man. I'm excited, dude. This GoPro, dude, the new GoPro shoots in 5K, man. I'm about to check it out. You know, it's
Mhm.
a wide angle lens. I'm about to check it out and see how like how big the footage is and stuff. But I'm gonna start doing day in the life here pretty soon. I got a whole content schedule coming up, man. Like,
Hell
but I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie, it feels good to take a break, man. I haven't been like posted. I haven't posted shit
Hmm.
except for YouTube. But like you know, it feels really good to reset. And like, you know, the thing that I realized with social media is like it is fucking powerful. Like you will
Yeah.
drive business from social media, so it's worth it to post. You
That's
know,
all my business. Like literally, like
that's what
even
I'm
the
saying.
owner was
Like,
asking, he was like, how are you promoting it? Are you setting aside funds for it? I'm like, no, this is just my audience, you know, on TikTok and Instagram. And they just managed to find it and then they tell people and that's it. Like that's as crazy as that sounds. It's nutty. So
but
imagine when
the
we're
thing
like
is
fully ready.
you're putting out a good product though. That's the thing. Like
Yeah, that too.
your product is good. That's the bottom line. Ain't no other way to put it, man.
Hmm.
You make a fucking really good bowl of ramen, and I think, you know, as the weeks go on, you feel more and more confident, and you know what the fuck is going on, and like you're
Yeah.
able to execute on this. You're able to do it. Like,
Yeah.
and I think what's really important is like, you know, I would ask the owner, right? Because you're only open for dinner there, right?
Only open for dinner.
And then what days you closed?
Monday, Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday. So you prep Sunday, then you cook Monday.
Yeah, I prep Sunday, I cook Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think if you went for a Tuesday, bro, it'd be worth it.
Oh
It'd
no,
be worth
trust
it.
me. Like I was already thinking about it. Like if I had help, literally, if I had a
Yeah.
second person there, we can already start the
Wait,
prep.
wait. What'd you say? Can you say that last statement one more time? What'd you say?
If I had help, the one other person, I can prep
Oh
into the
shit,
next
bro.
day easily
Dude,
because
see, man, I told you, bro, it's worth it, man, to train
yeah,
somebody so that you don't have to go through this right now.
yeah.
But hey, you live, you learn.
It's in the works. It's in the works. Like it really is.
Yeah, but I mean,
I want
in
to.
all honesty, you don't need a highly skilled chef to
Yeah,
fucking make a bowl of ramen. You know?
yeah, yeah. I just need the extra hands because like imagine if we're also prepping for the stuff and then
Yeah.
and then my hands are filled, you know, and like timers go up and then I can't take notice of it. So like again, I just have to make sure that whoever I'm training is actually
Yeah.
with it because if it's like somebody just kind of flaky, it's not gonna be
Yeah.
feasible on my end, you know. But again, I
Yeah.
know it. I'm at 524 by the way, bowls. So by
524
next
ramen
week,
bowls.
yeah, by next
What
week
does
I'm
that
gonna break
calculate?
into the 400s.
What does that calculate in sales?
You want to see my stuff, bro? I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Let's
Hold
pull it
on.
up and we'll read it for everybody.
Yeah. I'll block out some stuff because you can see the.
That's great, man. That's awesome, bro. Can you believe that it's all you too? There's no like,
Yeah.
you know, like.
Like for now,
amazing.
you know, it's just me. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do. So I don't know if I told you, man, but I got an agent now, and I'm also gonna build an LLC for Chef Authorized. But for TikTok, I'm gonna focus on duetting, like crushing the duets, and
Yeah.
then for Instagram and TikTok stories, that's where I'm just gonna absolute dominate, man. Because I think it's really important, man. Like once you start posting social media, you got to post every day. You have to.
Yeah.
People are looking
Okay, so
for.
here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is my Monday sales. Just to let you know. Just Monday. In one day. That's 30 bowls.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And then I also have cash. So essentially the
Yeah.
30 bowls nets me $700, right?
Yeah.
Obviously I'll bleep some of this out on the edit.
What
and then this is the
what
bank
platform are you
statement.
using again? What are you using? Square.
Square.
Yeah.
This is how much I got in the bank.
Yeah. Doug, think about this. You could double that. You could see. I think when you double or triple that, then you'll be in a position to be able to make some moves to expand. But I think right now you're still in the small stages. You know.
Yeah, I'm still in the small stages. Again, I'm waiting for the cold. As soon as the whiff of the, you know, the same time that Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks start pushing out the fucking pumpkin spice lattes, that's when I'm gonna full on throttle. like, hey man, I know it's a little cold. Have a bowl on me. Blah blah blah, etc. etc. Because I think I'm gonna hit my number by like October for real. Like this next 400 bowls is gonna be like this. It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good move. Yeah.
But that is me right now for the time being, slow and steady.
Bro.
And I'm like turning it off too, because like at some points, like around 12:30, bro, we're talking like if I turn it on for like a second, 7 orders get populated. And I'm like, off. So like if I had
but
again,
that's okay, dude. You can crank out 7 orders, no problem.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, I can crank it out myself. But just like I didn't want to let it fly. You know?
Oh.
I don't want to get like 20 fucking orders in one go. And I'm like, shit.
Oh.
I know. Thanks.
Dog, it's a bowl of ramen, dog. It's not even like,
I know.
You're not even cooking like a whole like, dude.
I'm not. It's like, dude, I'm cooking noodles. Dude, I'm cooking and packing. That's
45 seconds.
So check this out. So I found a new purveyor. I'll send you all these links, bro. When I tell you the texture is better than the Sun Noodle ones, because everybody uses Sun Noodle. Sun Noodles for me, my spec was 90 seconds, and it was like nice. This one's 35 seconds.
Dude, easy.
And like the noodles feels like pasta. It has that texture. It's weird. I don't know how the fuck they're achieving this. They're still using alkaline, so it has that like that scrunch, but like I don't understand. Like who the fuck is making this, and why is it so good? And like the packaging is really nice. Again, I'll link it to you. I think I'm gonna send you a care package very soon, and then I have some other moves that I'm gonna announce very soon that I'll let you know in a second. But
that's amazing.
Yeah, dude, we about to ramp up quite quick as soon as this cold season comes about.
Yeah, you still got a couple months though, right?
Yeah, there are a couple months. Yeah,
that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I think that's great. Mm-hmm. And I think for any cooks out there, any chefs, young chefs, you need to be having a side hustle. Okay, you need to be having. That's not English. I would highly recommend to start working on a side hustle. Yes, work your 9 to 5 or whatever job you're doing right now, but also build something for yourself. You have to. You have to. If not, then you just,
like it gets you in a mindset where like you own it and like you're operating your own business. I think that's the most important thing. Like you would know how to do it once you're, if you decide not to do your 9 to 5 anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's really important, man. I didn't start until I was like 35, like, and I'm just getting started too. Like, but now, Casey, I think it's really important. I think we all have to ask ourselves as content creators, which direction do you want to go? And you know what? I got to be honest, man. I was kind of like getting sad in creating content, meaning like I wasn't creating the content that I wanted to create. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just doing it like just to do it. And then I started thinking like, you know what? I want to get into cooking for me, like cooking like my real style of cooking. I feel like a lot of things we do on TikTok, we're trying to get a reaction, and now I'm just gonna keep it super low key, man. Like, I can't wait till my workshop is up and running. But for right now, I'm gonna do more of like a day in the life, and I'm gonna do a lot of duets. I'm gonna start crushing the duets, man.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. Because it's the easiest way for the time being. As you're kind of
it's not only really easy, but it's also I realized that genuinely people, when you look at like some of my videos and some of my top performing videos, I got to be honest, some people like to see a chef's perspective on certain dishes. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is it's really easy for me to do those duets. But the reason why I stopped doing them is because, it's not really original content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's how I got my shot. That's how I got my start. Like, hashtag chef authorized. But then I wanted to become a content creator. And now what I'm looking for is something a little bit more long-term and not like stunt food. You know what I'm saying? I can't do the fucking stunt food, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like making a burger that is like making a burger that has 17 patties and three strips of bacon and 16 slices of cheese for the camera. Like, dude, that shit is repulsive to me, man. It really is. And it's like, I feel bad because like some of this food that I'm seeing on TikTok and IG is literally just stunt food, and people think it looks good, and I'm just like, man, it's time for me to re-educate palates. You know what I'm saying? Like You know what I'm like? I hate to say it like that, but you know,
You're
like I
just not with
remember
it.
yeah, no, it's okay. But you know what? It's gonna be good, man. I'm gonna take a new breath of air into my content, and then, but once I start getting going, it's gonna be great, dude. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that GoPro, I'm so excited to use, man. And I filmed a bunch of slow mo shit too, like, dude, really nice. For with
Ooh.
my Sony camera, but it's gonna
Okay.
be dope.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Sort of.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
we kind of. I don't want to say we have a day in the life. When I say we, me on the ramen spot, but you kind of get little snippets of it. Kind of on the daily on what I do. You know, ish for the ramen joint. But it would be nice if it's a longer form. Like I think I want to start doing the over 5 minute kind of videos. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see
Have you
how
been
that
posting
goes.
on YouTube? Have you been posting on YouTube?
I've been posting on YouTube just like the shorts also like
Oh, okay.
the minute ish, but like I really should focus more on the YouTube now. I really
Yeah.
should like just get it going. Turn on back the camera.
Wait,
That
what's YouTube now? What is that new? Something new or?
no. But I'm just saying like
Oh,
I'm just uploading my
yeah. Well, listen.
repurpose stuff.
I just recently started monetizing on YouTube, and dude, I gotta be
Hey,
honest. Like, I was doing the numbers, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta focus on YouTube, man. I need to
yeah,
focus. It's dog. The bag is real.
I
The
know,
bag
I know.
is real,
Yeah,
and I mean, I'm not making any exorbitant amount of money. I have,
yeah,
6,000 followers, but or subscribers, and but I just checked my my Google AdSense, and I was at like $50, and I thought, I was like, wow, I was like,
yeah,
that's pretty dope. And I only post one video a week, but I'm gonna start
yeah,
going hard in the paint, because
yeah.
I feel like I want to start building a chef community on YouTube, and get dialed in and start doing reaction videos
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube, and proper cooking technique and stuff like that. I think it's really important, man. I think that's something that I deep down inside I want to do, is like,
Yeah,
is be able to train that next generation of chefs.
yeah. It frees you up too. So that's what I was trying to say. Like, our homie Philip, he just posted on his IG. He cranked for like one day. His views went up to like 1 million. Literally on that one video. I don't know exactly what it was, but like it just shot up. So can you just imagine the revenue just on that one fucking video? He probably made revenue for like the next 3 months just on a one fucking video. So it's something to strive for. Obviously, he has more followers than the both of us
Yeah.
combined, but like it frees you up. That's what I was trying to say. Like there's another set of monetization coming in at you, just in case, obviously you will always be at the restaurant, but like just in case you're not,
Yeah.
whatever, for whatever reason, you can focus on the other one because it's generating you income. So
Yeah.
it's
Exactly.
very, yeah, I think I'm gonna go hard on the paint on the other side too. I'll
Yeah,
start doing
man.
triple.
Well, I think what I want to start doing is the longer form, but then crop in for shorter form, right?
Yeah,
Because I mean, the reality is I have a full editing team, dude. You know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And
They
like,
can just do this.
they're chilling right now, and
Yeah,
they do a really good job. Like, you should see my newest YouTube. No, okay, so I'm like 10 weeks ahead on YouTube, but like my newest videos, they're adding more graphics, keeping it more like short, attention grabbing, almost like a fucking cartoon, bro, to be honest.
yeah,
Because what I realize is I'm looking at these top creators, and their graphics and animation is just like through the roof. Like,
yeah, 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 yeah.
it's
It keeps
almost a
your
little
attention.
gimmicky.
Yeah,
That's the thing. You got to keep eyes on, like, dude, I was telling people, if you don't catch somebody's attention on TikTok in less than a second, you're fucked.
yeah, 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 yeah.
They're scrolling.
I feel
But
it.
anyway, do you want to cap this at 40 minutes? So we're at
Yeah,
37
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
We're
All
good.
right, cool.
For
Yeah,
everybody
man.
else,
Hopefully, and then
no, I was just gonna say, just make sure to check us all up on the bottom, all the links and everything else. Obviously, well, I should say Brandon's a little busy right now.
yeah,
When he's fully out and about, then we'll
yeah,
crank out more content with some more new people on the pod. I do have them lined
yeah,
up, Brandon. They're all excited, but
yeah.
they
I
all
mean,
know
listen,
the situation.
we can start right away, but my top priority obviously was getting my family settled in, and now I'm
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
like I'm not gonna lie, the thing is like, there, I have to do so much admin to get everything running, like the
hmm.
kitchen design, the getting the
I know.
bids, getting through, like, we just found out that the flooring was all fucked up, like there's no foundation, so now we have
Oh
to go
wow.
back and Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts, and like you got to think of this like a startup. So all my focus and energy has been on this, and also getting my family settled in. Yeah.
But once
But
I'm
anyway,
going,
we'll be good,
bro.
Yeah.
Full steam ahead.
All right, cool, man.